is mightier than the sword, so I arm my hand with the pen. And when the ink sinks into the pad, I start to demolish them. When my mouth speaks a scripture of 1,000 Catholic priests touch you like you was in your youth. Selfishness is usually the path to a destructive route, but if I was selfish I would have been slew. I'm on the front line, motherfucker, I'm one of the troops in the people's army looking for right. My commander telling me what I'm fighting for is right, but violence is not true even in blind man's sight. So I find myself asking, am I fighting for right, or is it right to fight? But I heard the pen is mightier than the sword, so I arm my hand with the pen. And when the ink sinks into the pad, I start to demolish them. And every now and then I start to reminisce about you again, and the stuff we shared and how we mutually cared. But time causes people to drift apart. That's when humans disembark to fill the void with blood diamonds, a cruelty to living animals. As they bark, let out their last whim. It seems to me this world is full of sin, but it's cool as long as we knock up 10-year-olds and act like fools and look real smooth us wearing our jewels. Shit, that is this world's rule. Satellites monitor us from the sky. No, it's not just the FBI, it's your extraterrestrials watching us struggle, shaking their heads saying they don't even realize what we're doing is destructive mass suicide.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord.
Material objects seem to paint the scenes far as the eye can see, and MTV rots the minds of children, make them fiends into super sweet 16s, fill our heads with bullshit dreams that we will never achieve. But pop art is expensive, albums get dealt in hidden bodies telling me my music won't be felt. Release a free mix CD available for download on MP3, and that won't even get seen or heard, cause we're becoming deaf to death. So when someone dies we ponder if it's right, and if that person died in the fight, once again we wonder, am I fighting for right, or is it right to fight? But I heard the pen is mightier than the sword, so I arm my hand with the pen. And when the ink sinks into the pad, I start to demolish them. That was at the front, now it's taken to the back again. We're moving in circles we need to break. We keep on moving in these circles like wheels. Where's the brakes? They'll surely break the shackles on my legs, around my wrist and on my brain, so it ceased to ache. Then we can all awake from a matrix, a world so fake. So I suppose this had to be fate. I was dropped in a concrete jungle full of snakes, but I still charm them and make a fight for me. And together we rise up against the machine that they've been building secretly in Japan. Told to the regime that Hitler used, they just changed the name so we get confused. They plant their own bombs, then defuse. The Islamics get accused, and of course the Hindus, Sikhs, Afghans, Buddhists and Jews are all in the same boat, trying to legally take away half the world today to leave a white blonde community. So I guess I'm fighting for right, and it is right to fight. Also the pen is mightier than the sword, so I arm my hand with the pen. And when the ink sinks into the pad, I start to demolish them.